Good morning, everyone. Good morning. What's going on? What's going on? Another day in the markets today. Another start of a beginning week's session. Street trading here. Let's get into it. So let's talk about quickly what we see last week, wrapping up the week in markets. Obviously, as you could see, SPY just made a strong bull run, cracking the 306 level, all-time highs. Continued its sentiment after hours and pre-market gapping up as well. Right now it's trading at 307.51. So this is uncharted territories right here. So obviously a lot of all markets, all sectors are pushing higher pre-market across the board. So we're looking for obviously continuation, contingent that we don't see the dump right at the bell or clearly soon thereafter. So we're gonna be kicking it off. We got what 6 on our watch list sector wise last week, wrapped up in a 9-2 bull split. Energy took bell to bell, top spot, and utilities along with real estate were the two lone bears of the sector list. So let's get into it today. We got 6 going into our watch list on our session. Going to kick it off with let's kick it off with Apple. Obviously, uncharted right here. They're gapping up. Had a strong close into the market, into the close on Friday, closing up just north of 7 points. Very strong back-to-back sessions, and as you can see, cracked right through that 252, on Wednesday on Thursday, excuse me. And now you're just pushing higher. Right now, pre-market, you got the 257.39. And we're looking obviously for a pullback before prices continue to push higher. So we're looking for a bullish day for Apple, but we're looking for a pullback to have a strong entry, risking off of VWAP to the north side. So we got Apple bullish for Apple today. Next up, we got Tesla. Tesla, they're trying to defend this 310. As you can see, they're trading the 314.19 pre-market, so that 310 is being defended. It, was tested again at that 1 p.m. level time frame on Friday, and just pretty much consolidated after hours. So we're seeing a push to the upside today. Again, this 310 needs to hold. If it gets tested again and it loses the battle, so it'll probably flush to 300. That being said, if it does hold and we can see this push to the north side, we got the 319, 324, 325 price targets. So again, if prices continue to push higher following the rest of the market, then we're looking probably to the 319 to 320 level initial target for Tesla. Baba closed down slightly red yesterday, on Friday, excuse me. You've seen obviously after hours consolidation and then pre-market gap up with the rest of the stocks, the rest of the market. That being said, we are bearish. We think it's going to be pushing lower. Again, Baba does follow the market. Alibaba, obviously coming out of China. It's not 100% crystal clear these guys will be pushing higher just yet. The fact that we didn't see much action on Friday leads us to believe that prices are going to be continue to push a little bit lower for us. That's our opinion. We got a 174, so not too much. A few shares, a few points to the downside. Obviously you have the 50 and the 200-day moving average as magnets. So if it does lose this pre-market gap up battle and cracks that 174, 178 to the south side, then we're going to look to that 174 price target. So we're going to be bearish for Baba. NVDA closed up just north of 1.5. Obviously, had a pretty decent day on Friday, mitigated risk nicely. It's obviously playing with that 200 level right now. It's trading at the 204.90, closed with the 202.59. But we definitely like it technically for push to the upside. So we're going to be bullish on NVDA. We think there's still some room to run. Our initial is 208 for our initial target if these prices continue to push higher. Facebook, technically looking good. At the end of the day, these guys had a pretty strong close. Closing just shy of 2 points, but we definitely like the strong moves to the upside going into the close within the last 2.5 hours, pretty much, maybe an hour and a half going into the close on Friday. But we're going to be bullish for Facebook. Again, needs to hold this 194. We want to see it pull back a little bit to obviously VWAP and get a nice strong bounce, maybe off of pre-market highs. So we're going to sit back and wait, but we definitely like this thing to the upside. We're going to have 198 initial price target for Facebook for today. We're going to wrap it up with Spotify. Spotify, yeah, they had a decent day on Friday, closing up just north of 2.5 points, pushing up a pre-market. Not a lot of volume, obviously, but technically it's looking very, very nice. You had 5 pretty good days. You have one red day out of the 5 last week. And technically, we like it. We like it to continue to push. Obviously, 150 is a pretty strong magnet, so we anticipate at least we're going to tap that 150. We have initial 151.50 price target for Spotify to the upside today. So that's what we got, guys. We got the 6, and we're sitting back, waiting for our levels to be touched, support resistance levels, and we're going to risk therefore. So keep an eye out on how the market's going to settle down about that, that 9:50, 10 a.m. time, and then see what type of trend that the market's going to be pushing for the rest of the trading session. That's what we got, guys. Any questions, reach out. Again, as always, be patient with price, be patient with setups, and just respect your stops. You get it wrong, quickly cut your losses. Take a step back, reevaluate your thesis, like we always say. Step back in if you're right. If not, learn what you did wrong and move the fuck on. All right, guys, have a good one. Any questions, reach out.